Back again. Found Beck's alcohol-free lager in the fridge. So that was left over from last night. I went to bed quite early. I've had a few dark cokes now and about 10 cigarettes. So I feel a bit more chilled, to be honest. Slightly more chilled. Doesn't really sound like it, but I'm a bit more chilled, yeah. So sun's just coming up. The birds tweeting, dawn chorus. So it's all good stuff really. But yeah, Diet Coke, I don't know why I opened this, let's just save it for later, but I fancy the beer, so I thought I'd have it. It's called alcohol free, but it's got 0.5% alcohol in it, which is nothing really, but it tastes really nice. Beck's Blue. Advert for Beck's Blue there, you know what I mean? Probably get done for that on YouTube as well. Product placement, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm drinking that. Had about 10 fags, so feel a lot better now. Listen to my music. Got mentioned on XFM because I sent them an email and a photograph. Bit hectic really. Got a major mention on XFM. So that went on for about about a minute I think, yeah. They were talking about me, so that was quite interesting really. But it wasn't the right photo. I went to get a good photograph of myself because Smile Like You Mean It by the Killers was playing on it. I think it's by the Killers. So I wanted to send a photograph of me smiling, like I mean it, basically. But I couldn't find it. All my photographs are out of sequence on my computer, so I couldn't find it. So I sent one with me drinking a Stella, which they thought I was drinking at the time I took the photograph. And at 6 in the morning, they thought it was a bit weird, really. But but obviously, no, they did realise it could have been taken another time. So they said happier times, which it obviously was. Back then, it was back in 2002 when I first started getting manic, and it was happier times really. But it's a bit more like that now really. I feel a lot happier now than I have done for quite a few years really. Even though I'm medicated up to my eyeballs, it's not really working to be honest. Nothing's working on me. I'm invincible, you know what I mean? But I'll see the shrink next Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be allowed back on the beer just a couple of nights or something. And I don't know about the driving ban. I'm getting a bit fed up with that, to be honest, because I like driving. I drive pretty carefully, really. And I know when I'm capable of driving and when I'm not. So it should be up to me to make my own decision, really. But they take it out of your hands like some sort of lunatic. You know what I mean? They really do. Like they're going to drive like a maniac. And I have had my times on the road, but that was like I explained in the previous video when my dad, every time I went over 70 miles an hour, he kept opening the back door on the motorway, which was driving me mad. So I was a bit manic at the time and just drove faster and faster, so I hit about 110 miles an hour, and that shut him up finally. He finally relented and decided not to open the back door every 5 minutes. So that was freaking me out. That was an experience enough. I don't know how I managed to get down in one piece, to be honest. But no, he's a wind-up merchant. He just used to wind me up, so he knew how to press my buttons, you know what I mean? So that's what happened there. But apart from that, that's the only time I've driven, well, a few other times, but nothing really dangerous. And now I know when I'm high and I can't concentrate, or I'll miss certain things on the road that I don't spot, then I know I can't drive. But at the moment I feel okay. But nobody let me drive anyway, which is probably a good thing, because if you have an accident, obviously the insurance won't be covered, so you'll be stuck basically. So they're only trying to protect me, I suppose, but it's frustrating really, because we're going away next week, I think. Is it October the 2nd? Yeah, next week, I think. Or the week after, I don't know, I can't. I lost track of time with this illness until you lose track of time big time. So that was that. Yeah, going away. Can't really afford it, but you can't go out for a night out where my wife works. It's so far from home, and then drive back home because you want to feed babies, obviously. She doesn't drink that much, so she probably won't drink that much. She'd probably be fit to drive, but it's not worth taking the risk, to be honest. It's better to have none at all rather than drinking and driving. So that's the plan anyway. We're going to stay in a really good B&B. Well, it sounds nice. Sounds like it's quite cheap. So we're going away October the 2nd. So that should be good. meeting her friends from work. I'm a bit nervous about it really because I don't really socialise and at the moment I'm off my head, so I don't know what they're going to make of me, to be honest. But we'll see what happens really. Should be interesting if nothing else really. But they're a really nice bunch. I've met them a few times before. I can't remember many of them. Paulette is the one I know the most, I think. She's really nice. We went to a few events and I don't dance, and she's trying to get me up and dancing. I'm looking like a total idiot because I can't dance to save my life. Look like a total freak really when I try and dance. So, but anyway, she tried, but gave up in the end, I think. But she's really nice. So we're meeting up with her and her boyfriend and a few other of my wife's work colleagues. So that'd be really good. But yeah, but I won't be able to drink. Obviously, it's just going to be a bit of a downer, really, because on a night out, you want to have a drink, really. I might be able to get a couple squeezed in, I think. Because this Beck's Blue is really hard to get hold of. There's not many pubs that sell it, so. Or the equivalent. Oh, I don't like Beck's Blue anyway. So I'll have to find out what's going to happen there, really. I don't know, I'll just drink Diet Coke, really, I suppose. That'd be right. But I fancy. If they're all getting drunk around me, then I'm going to be really annoyed, to be honest. It sounds like one of those nights out as well, where everyone's going to get drunk, so it sounds like I'm going to be the only one that's sober. And I could drive home, really, which would save the money on the B&B, but I'm not allowed to drive either. So, even though I'll be totally sober probably, I won't be able to drive, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. Never mind, eh? All happens, doesn't it? It all happens. But yeah, the sun's coming up. It looks like it's going to be a fairly nice day. A bit chilly, but it should be. The sunrise looks quite good. I might film that in a minute and post it. But yeah, apart from that, I haven't got anything planned for today. My wife's going out early in the morning, so she'll be up in a minute. So I can hear her stirring now, so I better cut this video short and call it a day. Catch you later. Cheers.